Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Vanessa Veronica here. Thanks for coming back. I figured I'd do a little video on Easter celebrations. I know Easter weekend is a little bit hard, and times in general right now are a little bit hard considering what's going on around the world with the whole coronavirus and self-distancing. Things have obviously become a little more difficult, and day by day has become harder to manage, but I think keeping your head up high and positive energy can kind of just push you through that, among other ways to do so. But nonetheless, I figured it'd be a good way to just kind of track what makes Easter Easter. And to be honest with you, Easter is one of my favorite holidays, so the fact that we can't celebrate it the way that I'm used to is obviously heavy. And so nonetheless, but you know, trying to make the best of it, and I figured today I make a Brazilian pão de queijo. So pão de queijo is a cheese bread, and you can either have little balls or sometimes a little bit bigger, and you can just like slice it. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to do today, but nonetheless I figured I'd show you and maybe take you along this weekend in terms of a food adventure. So that's that. So to start off with, pão de queijo consists of using tapioca flour. So I use Bob's Red Mill, and so you can find this pretty much in any grocery store, I want to say. Definitely Whole Foods will have it, your bigger chain supermarkets. Before, maybe a couple years ago, it was a little bit harder to find, and you could really only find it in like Latin American stores or like specialty Brazilian stores, but I didn't have trouble finding it. So hopefully if you decide to try it out, you won't either. So that's that. I got 2 cups of that right here. I have half a cup of vegetable oil. I've got 2 eggs, and then a teaspoon of salt, cheese. Now cheese is something that I've seen various recipes kind of interchange cheeses. Parmesan was the most popular. I've also saw mozzarella, and I used a combination of Parm and Baby Bell, and so, but mostly, definitely, majority of it is Parmesan. So that's in there, and then I've got half a cup of milk, leche. So let's whip this up and see what we get, guys. Alright, so first what we're going to do is we're going to heat this milk, the salt, and the oil in a medium saucepan, and just bring that to a boil. Someone left the door open and it was spooking me out, like insanely out. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this to boil. It's going to take a little bit of time because of the fat in the milk and the oil. This by no means, by the way, is healthy. And you know, sometimes it's okay. It's all about flexibility, right? Because I am an enthusiast for healthy eating and making smart decisions when it comes to food. But when it comes to the holidays, it's one of those things where it's like, you give and take, right? Like some dishes might be healthy, others, like this one, you kind of just have to indulge in. So that's what we're doing. You'll see this come to a little simmer. You'll see the milk bubble a little bit, and everything should be nicely incorporated. After this, we will add the flour, and it'll create like a dough. And after that, we can put in the eggs, and then we'll put in the cheese. So when I was prepping to make this, it was funny because I actually ran out of eggs, and I had to like bolt to the supermarket. And right now is not a time when you want to go to the supermarket for just one thing. If you're going to go to the supermarket, you go for a lot of things, because you're trying to stay home as possible. But considering that we didn't have any eggs and we didn't have a few other stuff, I figured I'd just go make a quick stop. So yeah, this process for me has not been quick. Although in general, if you have everything and don't need to make a pit stop anywhere, it's pretty easy. So let me show you what it looks like right now. Just mixing it little by little. Incorporated throughout the whole dough. This is definitely a workout for your arms, by the way. Oh if my hands don't hurt after this, I don't know what won't make my hands hurt. But I promise you it is worth it. So this is what you end up with. It definitely looks like a bread. It took some muscle to kind of get it, you know, up and to look that way in terms of mixing it. But so now we're just gonna do little, I'm gonna preheat the oven at 350 degrees. So if you're like any other Latino family, I'm pretty sure you keep pots and pans and baking dishes where your stuff belongs. Let me know in the comments if I'm not alone in this. Okay, so that's that. Just gonna preheat, bake, start. So definitely sticky. Again, it's from the cheese. And I'm gonna make these little balls that look like this. Alright, here they are. Look how cute they are. Little cheese puffs, Pão de Queijo. They're hot. I should probably wait, but I'll just show you guys. Look at that steam. Oh yeah. Queeness. It is really good. They're soft and chewy and have a crunch on the outside. Highly recommend. Good morning, and we are back. Happy Easter, everyone. It's Sunday. So not much happened yesterday. Saturday. It was really just like a homework type day. So yeah, it's time for some coffee today. I already did my run. I ran about 5 miles, a 5K. So really 3 miles. And then I did arms when I got home with some of the weights that I have, like free weights, and then just a short ab circuit. So far, that's been my morning, and yeah, I'll take you through the rest of a low-key Easter. What are we doing, Amanda?
We're about to have a virtual birthday party for my mom, and we're going to play a trivia game. So excited.
Nice, nice.
Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so it's about 6 o'clock. Last time I saw you guys, or that I filmed something, was around 1 o'clock. Again, not very much done. You know, I did some more schoolwork. I did my work in the morning, as I had mentioned. I spent some time with my dad, and now I'm making some cookies. They're Italian cookies, and sometimes there's very different variations. You could do like a lemon one, or you could do like a ricotta one. I decided to do lime. Primarily because I don't have lemon right now, and lime and lemon in my household are both called limon. Like, it's either limon is green or limon is yellow, and today we have the green one. So that's what we're going with. I grated some into the sugar, let the aroma kind of just stick to the sugar, and so hopefully that'll, you know, give it a little burst of flavor, a little surprise as you bite into it. And then we'll do the frosting a little later for those that want frosting. So yeah, I'm gonna mix everything up, show you what it looks like. Alright, so I figured I'd show you what I have here. So right here is the cup of flour, right here is half a cup of white sugar, and as you can see, I grated the lime, and then I have my flax meal egg here, 3 tablespoons of butter, my teaspoon mixed in of vanilla and 1 egg, and my whisk. And so yeah, that's what that looks like. We're gonna mix it all up. So I'm taking the butter and I'm just gonna whisk it. It should be at room temperature, and I really should just grab the mixer. But also the mixer is just such a pain to clean, and I'd rather just do it myself. Like if it's really difficult, I'll do the mixer. But I'm kind of hoping that because I let the butter sit for a little bit outside, it's softened up. So we're gonna do so now that we have the batter, using an ice cream scooper, just to make sure that they're all about the same size. And I've lined it with foil paper. I just want to make sure that they are the same size, and again, as I mentioned, and I don't want them to burn. And if they do, having the foil paper is just easier of cleanup. So that's Alright, so here I have half a tablespoon of butter that's just melting. I grated some more lime zest just to kind of give that infused flavor a little bit more, and I will be squeezing some juice as you guys will see soon. And now that it's melting, I'm going to be pouring in a little bit of this powdered sugar, about a quarter of a cup, just to mix it all in. Alright guys, I tested one, I dipped one in and it didn't fall apart, so I'm going to try doing all of them. And it's interesting because the frosting has definitely hardened a little. Hopefully I'll have enough for all of them. Oh, this one looks like a heart. Look! Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.